yo, you guys like utterly cucked. I think right. So he was reacting to like you on live with your new boo, and he seemed like he was about to cry, man. Like
He's cried plenty of
Who's
times.
one of the Island Boys?
Me and
The
you
third
spoke
Island
about
boy.
this. The one that can never, ever, ever come over here, ever.
she cucked the fuck out of him, right?
Wait, so there's another Island Boy.
He's not an island boy.
Was he ever?
He
He's
put a
their
puff
ops.
bar up his ass.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't even know who he is. But so you were dating him
you
or
don't
what?
know. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I dated him. It was the first dude I was with when I got out of prison. So it was like as I explained, I don't move around. So since I was the first person I hit, I kind of try to make it stick because I don't try to like be guy after guy after guy. So we did that. I was fresh out of prison. I got off my ankle monitor. We hooked up, and then like he was funny. Like, I mean, the guy was funny. So we had our good times. We mainly had bad times, but yeah.
Wait, why were you in prison?
Fraud, aggravated identity theft, and access device.
$700,000.
You were scamming. Where?
Sprint. I stole a whole bunch of Sprint phones with a group of people.
You stole them? Yeah. Using credit card numbers or
Using
what?
people's identification, I guess. Going in like, oh, I'm this person, or authorized under the account, and then leaving with a whole bunch of phones.
How'd you get caught?
I quit early. They kept going, racked up a number, and then Secret Service came and arrested me.
So those people told on you?
No, I guess Sprint hired Secret Service on the side to investigate. They came and arrested us, and then the feds took over, and then we got in trouble.
And how long did you go away for?
16 months, 17 months.
How was that?
It was whatever, honestly. I was in FDC Miami. Kodak was there at the time, so that was lit because that's kind of how I met Kodak.
Not in the women's jail.
FDC Miami's a men's jail. They have one floor that's women's jail, and I wasn't designated there. It's like a holding place.
Really?
And I was designated in FCI Tallahassee, and then I ended up there.
Would you have let Kodak fuck if you were in the men's section?
No.
No?
Not at all.
What? You were in prison. What the fuck are you doing?
Big yak?
I didn't fuck in prison. The whole time, I was not, no.
There wasn't Temptations? Would you see any bad bitches in there?
There was only one female. I was kind of like, okay, maybe I'll try it out, like after it being in my ear so long, but it never happened because then it just like, it was a whole bunch of drama. And then it was just like, you know what? No.
I feel like I would think all the chicks in prison were trashy. Because like they don't got
They
no
were all in
clothes, they don't got
prison.
no makeup, their hair's all fucked up. Like I'm gonna be looking at them like they're a broke bitch no matter what.
That's why it was like, and then when people get in full relationships, I would watch people in full relationships crying over each other. And it's like, do y'all understand that we are in prison? You are being told to go to fuck to sleep at a certain time and you're in love with this person. Like you're under control of other people. It was a mess. Then they would literally be writing love letters and being full on in love. And it's like, what foundation are you setting for yourselves outside of these walls? Because you can not progress in here together. Like, what is the point? If you're just fucking, you're fucking, but y'all are in love. It didn't make sense to me. So maybe I wasn't locked up long enough. 2 years is long, but maybe it wasn't long enough.
Let me ask you this. How did Fresh and Fit feel when they saw you waving your asshole around on No Jumper?
Honestly,
like,
I
you never
wasn't
did
part
this
of
here.
Fresh and Fit before.
Oh, it
and
was before that.
honestly, what I was told was like, I mean, obviously I've made my past decisions and shit like that. Make the money and get out while I can.
Are you trying to like do like a Sneeko style rebrand where you become this like manosphere friendly character?
What do you mean?
It feels like you're trying to like leave your hoeing behind and become like Candace Owens or something.
I changed a lot actually. Like I don't want to like. Okay, I still have my OnlyFans and I'll do my hoeing on my OnlyFans. It's just
not
out
in the No
streets.
Jumper studio.
No, I'm finna get naked. Hell yeah, I got an OnlyFans. Like I'm getting naked.
Okay, but you're giving me such Candace Owens vibes. I'm kind of like, oh man, is she gonna switch this up?
No. I'm not switching it up. I'm definitely.
She's gonna start talking
like,
about abortion and shit.
At the end of the day, I still am an OnlyFans
She's
creator
smart.
as of right now.
Yeah.
So I'm using that to my advantage regardless. I do have a good pop on my Instagram. I do have a social media presence. I'm using that to my advantage because I still owe $70K. I owed $100K. I still owe $70K to restitution. I'm going to pay off my shit.
170 is the amount that you were supposed to pay back?
100,000.
God damn.
But so you
That
paid.
was mine. Altogether, we had like 700. It was almost $1 million in fraud.
Right.
Me alone, when they did like the split up, I was like 100K.
That's
I
a lot of
owe
phones.
75,000 left. Yeah, it was a lot of phones. Yeah. So I'm paying that off. Like I just want to set a foundation for myself. Either get into real estate, like owning property, renting it out. Like I just have I have smart people in my head. Obviously, like I have really smart people in my head. So as of right now, I can't just not be. I stopped stripping because I hated it. I did not like it. It was good money, but I didn't like the feel of going in the clubs and men slapping my ass for a little bit of money. Money was good, but at the end of the day, I'm like, bro, I just felt disgusting. So I was able to quit that thanks to help of getting, I don't know, this new type of mindset and shit, but I still have OnlyFans. It's still my main source of income. It's doing well. I like making my money there. And I mean, it's just pictures. I get that, yes, the average man is going to look at me like, you're still a hoe and everybody's accessible to you if they pay $10. My OnlyFans is $10, by the way. It's like, I don't know. That's better for me because I'm not as accessible in person. I'm accessible online, so it's an imagination. Like it's
I was
a
talking
fantasy.
to somebody the other day about what strip clubs are like these days, and they were like a big strip club fan, and they were like, it's so not like it used to be. And I'm like, why do you say that? And they're like, well, it used to be that when you went to strip clubs in the 90s or the 2000s or even 4 or 5 years ago, whatever, that it was like there would be super hot chicks who just like didn't want to have a fucking job or whatever, and they just were stripping and they were doing it. Now it's like, if you're a really hot chick, you're probably not in the strip club unless you are just like too retarded to have an OnlyFans, or just like too fucked up, or like you're a drunk, or you just like aren't smart enough to like run your life in a way that would be like more efficient. So as a result, a lot of the chicks in the strip club are just like, the level has like dropped quite a bit because girls have way more options. They could go be an escort and be hella low key about it and make hella money. They could be a porn star and make way more money. And yeah, you're all over the internet, but it's like there's that option. But like being a porn star, same thing. It's just like not as common as an option now because you could just be this like chill OnlyFans girl making 20 grand a month, 30 grand a month, whatever the fuck you're making, and you're like showing your boobs or whatever.
And it's so much easier because you can have that one partner and or solo. Because my solo content, believe it or not, sells far more than my content with my partner right now. Solo content, like they go crazy, oh, pour some honey on your feet, or just weird fetishes, like, and it sells good. You don't ever have to leave your home, so you don't necessarily have to rack up your body count and feel like shit at the end of the day.
And then I look at the girls who are literally like selling ass on the street, and it's like, well, what the fuck is wrong with them? Because like those are girls who are so fucked up that they can't even handle like having a schedule at the strip club and just showing up. Either they're too gross, or they just like, I don't know.
They do both.
They're too fucked up in the head. They're like psychotic. They can't do it. They have trust issues, whatever. They can't even get a couple $1,000 together for an apartment, so they're just hoeing on the street, whatever. So when you see someone walking the streets, that's why I would never even dream of buying pussy off the street. Because bro, those are the wildest, most fucked up chicks on earth. Yo, we just hit 400,000 subscribers right here on the Clips channel. So if you want to help us out, click subscribe, get us to 500K. Yeah.